Tiga.
Hi everyone, today we would like to present you about Quicksort function in Java. My name is Ivan Haris.
And my name Kanelia Reza.
My name is Muhammad Kufrun.
So let's get started. We are now in era of globalization, which means the boundaries between each of us or even each country is practically non-existent. With the help of various technology that makes our lives easier, the one that seemed impossible 10 years ago now just a click away from home, office, or even your pocket. A summary of the material Quicksort. Quicksort is a share and conquer algorithm. It works by selecting a pivot element from the array and partitioning the other elements into two subarrays, according to whether they are less than or greater than the pivot. For this reason, it is sometimes called a kind of partition swap. The subarray is then sorted recursively. This can be done on the spot, requiring a little extra memory to do the sorting. So this is how Quicksort works. First, it starts with an unsorted array, and second, choose an element as a pivot, and next, less than pivot element, greater than pivot element. Third, with the pivot as the reference, arrange all the smaller elements in the array into the left of the pivot, and elements greater than or equal to the pivot is moved to the right-hand side of the pivot. And next, continue with the process of on the subarrays in the left and right of the pivot. Choose a pivot on the left and right separately and arrange the items around the pivot. Continue until each element is compared to pivot. Next.
So here's the coding of Quicksort function or algorithm. For example, we have the items, or in this example is of a number 5376 to 9. The function is swap items of index at index variant. So Quicksort function is essentially just a comparison. So you pick a target, which in this case is its name is pivot, and then you put another element or items into for comparing with the pivot. So for example, I take the pivot as 6, and then you will have number 5 and 7. So 5 is smaller than 6, so it will move to the smaller side, which in this case is left. And there is 7. 7 is greater than 6, so it will move to the bigger side of the quicksort function. Next. The advantages of using quicksort. It is in place since it uses only small auxiliary stacks. The second one is it requires only log n time to sort n items, so which means it's relatively easy. The third, it has an extremely short inner loop. The fourth is this algorithm has been subjected to a true mathematical analysis. A very precise statement can be made about performance issues. The disadvantages of using Quicksort. The first, it is recursive, especially if recursion is not available. Implementation is extremely complicated, which means if the numbers are stacking or a bunch of elements, it will be quite complicated. The second, it requires quadratic, uh, i.e. n2 times in the worst case. The third, it is fragile. Mistakes in implementation can go unnoticed and cause it perform badly.
The conclusion is Quicksort is a divide and conquer algorithm. It picks an element as a pivot and partitions the given array around the pivot. There are many different versions of Quicksort that pick pivot in different ways. It's important to remember that Quicksort isn't a stable algorithm. Stable sorting algorithm is an algorithm where the elements with the same value appear in the same order in the sorted output as they appear in the input list. The input list is divided into two sublists by an element called pivot. One sublist with element less than the pivot and another one with elements greater than the pivot. This process repeats for each sublist. And the suggestion, as for the suggestion is reading the paper, you really have to be able to provide an explanation of Quicksort function in Java. During this during this era, in a trial to en- and enhance students' understanding of the fabric applied within the world of education. At least this paper can provide an overview or outline of the Quicksort function in Java to be able to answer what is a barrier in improving the quality of education. Hopefully, this paper can fulfill its function as well as benefit us all in the aspect of education. But forgetting the constructive suggestion and criticism of the supervisors that we really hope for the improvement of this paper. Thank you for watching our presentation. See you.